Hi, this is Mrs. Kirschnick, and I wanted to talk to you about your organizer. It was assigned this weekend, but my plan was to really go over in depth today in school. The first section, you're going to have to watch a video. It's about 3 minutes long. It's on inference. I wish I could say it was super incredibly interesting. It's all right, but it's only 3 minutes. So it's really necessary for you to be able to answer it. The second video is about 4 to 6 minutes, and it's one of the best videos I've ever seen explain this. And that is on using textual evidence. You definitely want to make it through the first 4 minutes of that video. So 3 minutes, 4 to 6 minutes, you need to watch both videos. Now, this is where your hard work comes in place. You have your article on screen time and how screen time can sabotage sleep. You're using your big three questions. You're thinking, what does the author think I know? What do I have a question about? What changed after reading this? What confirmed what I thought after reading this? What challenged it? I have to say, as a mom, I've heard that screens are bad before sleep. So it really confirmed a lot of my worries. Now, I went through and I made notes. I used question marks. I circled things. I used exclamation points. I really took my time to go through this article. I read it about 3 times. Spending your time here makes everything else in the assignment so much easier. Okay? I highlighted things that were evidence-based, that were based on scientific studies, and I made notes off to myself. One thing that I thought was particularly interesting was when they were talking about the REM sleep. Two people could sleep the same amount of time. So you sleep for 8 hours, your buddy sleeps for 8 hours, but you don't get that REM sleep, so you wake up a lot tired, a lot groggier, not nearly as restful as the other guy. So quality of sleep depends as much as quantity of sleep, okay? So I also found the melatonin information really interesting. I've made all my notes, I've brought my best foot forward, and now I'm going to go through and answer my questions, okay? The one question that seems to be tripping out everyone, I'm writing complete sentences, I'm using capitalization, I'm using punctuation. Even if I'm not writing complete sentences, I'm really taking my time to make what I'm writing clear. Question 5 seemed to trip the kids up a little bit. Based on the text, we might infer that sleeplessness in teens has become a greater problem than ever before in the past. What evidence in the text best supports this inference? Now, it's not saying they know that for sure. They don't know 100% that kids are having a harder time sleeping than they were before, but it's asking you, what can you take from the text and kind of deduce that and kind of come to that conclusion? Do you think my generation might have had an easier time sleeping than your generation did? Why? Okay, so it's asking you to make a high quality inference. This is one of those assignments you're going to want to put your A game on. You're going to want your parents to look it over, and you're going to want to show them all your great ninja stances over here. How you used a reading stance and really thought your article through. Okay? So I'm looking for your best effort. Thanks.